Hello, my name it's Media Center of Ukraine. My name is Svetlana Nchiporenko, and today we will talk about a new project of the Ministry of Development, training for women. And we will talk about this with Serhiy Derkach, Deputy Minister for Communities, Territories and Infrastructure, Kateryna Datsko, organization expert on curriculum development, Executive Director of the Foundation for Institutional Development, and Yuliia, Bilous, Project Manager at the Foundation. Mr. Serhiy, so on the 4th of December, the training program for female in transport sector has been launched. Please tell us more about this program and how the ministry got involved. Thank you. Yes, it is indeed our initiative. That's a new managerial program for women in the transport sector. We called it Managing the Change because it's important for us so that the women not only participate directly in the transport sector, transport field, but it's important for us so that women are represented in the managerial positions. And this program was organized by the support of the International Transport Forum on the Organization of Economical Development and Cooperation. And I think it will be very popular from our experience, which we have with women in the transport field. Currently, we have a large crisis in all economic fields, and the transport field is not an exception. And historically, all transport professions are attributed to males and to men, and after the full-scale invasion, we see that women more often retrain and they choose transport sector for themselves. And so we launched several projects. Women are operating large strikes and buses, and this is one of those programs which will train women, female, to be leaders, to be managers in the field of logistics, transportation, and the course envisages that the women who will undergo training, they will receive much more information about transport field itself and also about those skills, managerial skills, which the leader manager needs. It's our pleasure that to announce that we will have several modules and several tasks which we will give to women, and they will have to prepare their own projects in order to graduate and to receive a diploma in the field of transport and education, also in the field of education, in the field of transport. And so the ministry today actively cooperates with to promote a reform in the field of transport by involving women in the transportation field. We are confident that this course will be in quite demand today, and we received a lot of feedback from women who asked actually to provide them additional skills, additional knowledge in the managerial field, in the entrepreneurship field, and that was the request that we received from women. Thank you, Mr. Serhiy. Now let's talk about the program itself, the training program. So, Ms. Kateryna, please tell us what the program will be comprised of, what module it will include, and everything. Thank you. I will add something to what Serhiy already said. Indeed, this program is one part of the strategic goal of the development of transportation field. And considering that we are gender-oriented, because this field traditionally is men gender-oriented, and because currently women more and more come to the front of these traditionally men professions, we understand that female, they need managerial skills and skills specific for the transportation field. And so we developed this program, which consists of 48 hours, of 40 hours training hours. And it consists of 3 modules. The first module will provide a strategic knowledge of the field, will familiarize with the trends in the field of transport, digitalization, electromobility, international standards, everything which the ministry promotes today and what Ukraine is moving towards. And we understand that we female leaders will need this knowledge and these skills. The second module is targets strategic management from personal management, from personal managerial style to directly knowledge about project management, how to develop projects from the conception of the idea and ending with implementation, and rules of coordination, cooperation with society, with the state, with the public, how to build partnership and how to implement the projects. And so these 2 modules, they will be taught online, and here we plan to engage specialists and experts, narrowly specialized experts, including utility experts, self-governance bodies, of course, experts from the state policy and reforms, and there will be speakers. We will invite representatives from different ministries. So it's not academic studies, it's more directed to self-study, to practice, and direct learning directly from the experts in the field. The third module is the practical module, and it will consist basically our participants, while studying on 2 previous modules, they will have to develop their own ideas, their own projects in different fields. Again, education, science, public activity, business, local self-governance bodies, and this is offline module, and participants, they will be able to present the results of their works and to communicate with mentors who will be supporting them throughout the training, and to communicate with each other, because they will acquire knowledge online and offline. In the offline mode, they will be able to demonstrate the acquired knowledge and skills, and to network. And in this way, they will receive the comprehensive understanding and knowledge of the transport field, and also they will be able to select partnership within the network of the participants. And the specific of our program is mentorship, because we envisage that throughout all this training program, both offline and online, we will involve mentors from transport field, in particular women from the transport field, who already hold, who are successful in managerial positions, maybe in some self-governance bodies, in utilities, in utility field, who will be inspiring our participants. This is briefly outline of the program. How many women already study in this training program? This is the program which has not on the 4th of. There was a selection. It was a selection. We started on the 4th of December. We started the selection, and also Yuliia will say more about whom we expect to participate. So yes, Ms. Yuliia, please tell us how many women you expect to join the program, and what skills the women should have in order to join this program. Thank you for your question. We expect to select 25 participants whom we expect to join to our training program. So who can apply? representatives of any companies, any forms of ownership, private entrepreneurs, state public service, public agencies, self-governance bodies, experts or activists of public field, public sector activists, representatives of educational facilities, any experts and any managerial experts who currently work in the transport field in specialized units, and those who have to develop, to grow, and to promote their career in the transport field and in the logistics. And so one of the key criteria, besides that they need currently to work in the transport field, they also must have some managerial experience, because this program targets not beginners, was designed not for beginners who only are studying, who only want to learn how to manage people or programs, but this program is aimed at the people, those who already have managerial experience and who already hold some managerial positions. So we are talking about factual experience. If a person is an expert in her field, who plans budgets, implements initiatives, and does not have any subordinates, we also consider such person as having a managerial experience. So we expecting to see women who currently work in the transport field and who has at least 1 year of managerial experience, and also have desire, ambitions to develop these skills, to build their career in this direction, or to form, to maybe acquire skills to build their own business and maybe have such ambitions. And during selection stage, we also will be paying attention to their motivation to join our project, and to get in the pool of the participants from whom we will select. You need to fill out a registration form, to answer a few questions, and also to attach a resume, and to fill a motivation, also to write a motivation letter where you should state why the participant wants to join this program, why we need to select her among other applicants, and how she plans to develop and to move forward in its career in the transport field. These are the key criteria. Currently, we are open to application from the 4th till 26th of December. There is an application period. So there is a QR code with the link to the page of the ministry, which contains in great detail all information about the program, and there is also a link to the registration form. And so we are looking forward to all your applications from potential participants who are interested in this program. And this program will provide opportunity for managers, for those women who confidently plan to move forward in this direction, to get everything what is needed for that. Thank you, Ms. Yuliia. Getting back to Kateryna, I see that in the program, in the training program, there will be a separate specialized program. So what do you mean? So please tell us more about it. Yes, of mentorship program. Yes, indeed, this is a specific of our program, because we want to ensure individual support for each participants, and because we will not have many participants, only 25, and because this is our pilot project, we want to enhance the support to enhance communication with leaders and experts in this field, with those who already gained success in this field. And so for that purpose, we will engage experts from business, from utilities, from self-governance, from the public service, from some state agencies. And so we will we will provide those mentors to our participants who will mentor them in microgroups. And this will ensure individual, very tight individual communication. And the second part of mentorship is individual consultations on different matters: self-realization, self-growth, self-presentation, how to move up your career, the wide variety of questions. Maybe if some women have a desire to implement, to build career in self-governance or in some other fields, of course, we will try to find experts to meet such expectations. Or we could find and engage experts from the public field who achieved certain success and have achievements in their cooperation with international partners, in the field of cooperation between civil society and government bodies. So through this communication, our trainees, our participants will be able to acquire knowledge which is impossible to acquire otherwise. And so they will have also the opportunity. First, they will meet each other online, and they will have the opportunity to communicate offline. So you saying the mentor word, you mean that you mentors, they will also be women. We don't have any requirements gender requirements for our instructors, because of course we we're oriented first of all on knowledge of and expertise of the instructors. But actually, yes, mentors we will be selecting females, women, while for instructors, we don't have such a gender requirement. But for mentors, yes, we will be selecting women, because so that they could better inspire and relate to the participants. So what can participants expect from this course, besides theory and practical skills? First of all, of course, the knowledge, but the most important, and Mr. Serhiy already said, the networking. First of all, it will include support in this field, and also in the process we will introduce them to some employers. But we understand that these are not the women who came to search for work, for some employment, because they already realized themselves in the employment field. And but maybe if the woman plans to develop her business, we will provide to them more contacts, networking, partnership opportunities, and mentor support, which will definitely open them a door to more connections. Maybe there are some questions from the audience. If you have any questions, please raise a hand, and you will get microphone. There are no questions. Okay, so and the last question from me. So, Mr. Serhiy, does the ministry plan after the completion of this course to get engaged to further building such bridges between the leaders who will graduate from this course and businesses or state companies to help to implement in practice their knowledge? I personally am very interested in this course, because we have many open vacancies, positions in our ministry. And so I really hope that women who will accomplish this course, they will come to work in our ministry and in other bodies, in the transportation fields, because really we are understaffed today. We have many vacant positions for managerial positions. I will be glad to involve them and to hire them. And we also work with business. So we have already established cooperation with over 20 large companies, Ukrainian companies, who are ready to engage, to hire, cooperate with these women immediately after the completion of the course. And so we also have some connections with private companies who also can open the proposed open vacancies in their field. And we really hope, as I already said, that women will choose for themselves a state public field, and they will help to reform their transportation field. Thank you. I will remind you that the Ministry of Development starts a new training project for training of women in the transport field, and our team working for the next topics, and please stay tuned.